Hi everyone, Jennifer again. Autophagy. It literally means and it's been called one of the most powerful healing mechanisms in the human body. The process was first studied in yeast by Dr. Yoshinori Osami, who won the Nobel Prize in 2016 for identifying the genes that make autophagy possible. Since then, we've confirmed that the same process happens in mammals. And yes, in humans too. The idea is simple. When your body is under stress, like fasting or nutrient deprivation, it starts breaking down old or damaged parts of cells and reuses the materials to keep you going. It's like recycling at a cellular level. Some studies have linked autophagy to reduced inflammation, improved metabolic function, protection against neurodegeneration, and even increased lifespan. But here's what most people don't hear. Even in states of autophagy, the body isn't just breaking down damaged cells. It breaks down what's available, and that can include healthy tissue. When food runs out, your body doesn't only eat the junk. It eats whatever it can. That includes muscle tissue, and even can include your heart. Your heart is a muscle. It relies on nutrients to maintain strength and rhythm, and when those nutrients are gone, your body will pull from anywhere to survive. Which begs the question, when is fasting creating autophagy? And when is it starving your body? Where's the line between healing and harm? Because autophagy might be beneficial in short, supported bursts, but is more always better? More might be what breaks you. Here's what the research actually says. 1. Autophagy is not always selective. When nutrients are low, the body doesn't only break down damaged or dysfunctional cells. It begins degrading healthy muscle, connective tissue, and even functional organ cells to stay alive. This is from the study Mizushima and Komatsu 2011 Autophagy, Renovation of Cells and Tissues. 2. There's no clear line where autophagy ends and starvation begins. You won't feel a switch. There's no validated human biomarker that says you're in autophagy and it's healing you. And there's certainly no switch that says you've now entered starvation mode and your body is harming itself. What starts as a gentle cleanup process can quietly shift into muscle breakdown, nutrient depletion, and organ stress, all while you're still thinking you're doing something good. 3. Pushing autophagy too far is linked to disease. Let's break that down. Neurodegeneration. In diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, autophagy may initially help remove toxic proteins. But research shows that in later stages, autophagy goes into overdrive, and instead of protecting neurons, it starts breaking them down. In other words, the process meant to clean house ends up destroying the house. This is from a study done by Nixon. Autophagy and neurodegenerative disease. Friend or foe? J. Clin Invest, 2005. B. Muscle wasting, the checks. In cancer, chronic illness, or severe undernourishment, excessive autophagy is linked to muscle loss and weakness. It's not just the disease doing it. Autophagy becomes part of the process, breaking down healthy tissue to extract fuel. This is why many cancer patients waste away, and why someone over-fasting might feel extreme fatigue or lose strength, even if they're doing it right. C. Cancer cell survival. This one surprises people. In some cancers, autophagy actually helps tumors survive. When cancer cells are stressed by chemotherapy or starvation, they use autophagy to recycle themselves and stay alive. Some studies even suggest that blocking autophagy could make cancer treatment more effective in certain cases. The source for this is Amiravati et al., Targeting Autophagy in Cancer. Recent Advances in Future Directions Cancer Discovery, 2019. Autophagy isn't just a healing tool, it's a survival mechanism. And when you push it too far, it helps the body survive by breaking down the very things you're trying to protect. Muscle, nerves, vital tissues, even tumors. So how do you know when it's gone too far? Here are 5 red flags. Sign number 1. Muscle loss. When your body runs out of food, it turns to itself. And the first thing it eats, your muscle. Not just your arms or legs, but your heart, your diaphragm, and the structural tissue that keeps you functioning. This isn't healing. It's slow erosion. And if you're fasting often, it might already be happening quietly, invisibly. Sign number 2. Nutrient deficiency. If you're not eating, you're not taking in critical nutrients. Iron for blood, magnesium for muscles, potassium for heart rhythm, biotin for nails, B12 for nerve health. Your body starts warning you. Hair falling out, brittle nails, tingling limbs, exhaustion that rest doesn't fix. These aren't signs of detox, they're signs of depletion. Sign number 3. Hormonal and metabolic breakdown. Fasting slows your metabolism down. Your thyroid gets suppressed. Estrogen and testosterone fall. Women lose their periods. Men lose energy, drive, and libido. These are stress signals. Your body isn't thriving. It's trying to survive without fuel. Sign number 4. Bone loss and organ stress. Your bones are where your body stores minerals. And when those minerals aren't coming in, your body pulls them from the bones just to keep functioning. This leads to loss of bone density, increased fracture risk, and even early osteoporosis. Your liver and kidneys, they're working overtime to filter waste and balance internal chemistry. But without proper nutrition, that workload becomes dangerous. Sign number 5. Mental and emotional breakdown. Fasting takes a toll on the brain. It reduces fuel supply to the nervous system. That means brain fog, irritability, emotional crashes, anxiety, even depression. Your body can't regulate if your brain doesn't feel safe. And fasting, especially extended or repeated, keeps it stuck in fight or flight. And here's the clearest proof that more autophagy doesn't equal more healing. Anorexia. If fasting and nutrient deprivation were always good for the body, if autophagy was truly a flawless detox system, then people with anorexia should be the healthiest people on the planet. If fasting was always good at creating autophagy, a flawless detox healing system, then anorexia would not be such a lethal condition. People with anorexia suffer from muscle wasting, organ shrinkage, bone loss and fractures, hormone failure, hair loss, extreme fatigue, cognitive decline, and sometimes even heart failure. They're freezing cold, emotionally unstable, and exhausted, not because they're doing it wrong, but because their bodies are breaking down to survive. And yet, many of the behaviors that lead to this, skipping meals, suppressing hunger, fearing carbs, chasing discipline, are exactly what fasting influencers encourage every day. That's not resilience. That's collapse. So let's stop pretending that more fasting, more autophagy is always better. Because when you take it too far, it doesn't save you, it consumes you. I used to believe fasting was fixing me. That every skipped meal meant healing. That the shakiness, the cold hands, the hair loss, were signs that something good was happening. But now I know. Those were warning signs. My body wasn't cleansing, it was coping, quietly, desperately. Autophagy is real, but healing isn't just about what you take away. Sometimes, it's about what you add back in. Nourishment, rest, connection, and presence. In my next video, I want to explore something deeper, something most people overlook. The energy of healing, the power of intention, and how your body responds when you stop fighting it and start listening. We'll talk about what I've been discovering, not through a supplement or a diet, but through a kind of self-healing that can't be measured with macros or steps. This is keto and fasting. Been there, done that. And this is the real wellness revolution.